Okay, I haven't been live on Instagram in a minute. Like, I barely go live here. So let me just wait for Instagram to send out the notification. Hey Terry. Hey ladies. Hey. You all are coming in. If you all can hear me, make sure you send some stars. Not stars, hearts. Look, why did I say stars? Hey Kimmy. Okay, I haven't been live here in a minute. I'm in Facebook jail right now. I think I have a few more hours before I can post or say anything. All I said is that women are D-U-M-B. Okay? For listening to men. Listen, I came across a guy on TikTok yesterday, and he's talking about, if a man is not providing, it means that he's in his feminine and he's not masculine, and that's why he hasn't stepped into his provider role. Like, I'm like, wow, like these men are stealing our content and profiting from it. And let me tell you all something. They charge more for consultation than we do. They charge more for consultation than I do. They're charging $150, $100 for consultation. I'm here still charging $50. Make that make sense. And that's why I was like, women are D-U-M-B, and Facebook just put me in Facebook jail immediately. Yes, Terry, I know it's evil. It is so evil. These men are stealing our content. They are listening. This is why I believe that this type of content should be behind a paywall. What next? Are they gonna be out there talking about social climbing? Is that what they're gonna start talking about next? Exactly. They always take our stuff and pretend that it's their own. Like, I'm sick and tired of this. I am so tired of these people, these men. But that's my little rant, and that's why I'm in Facebook jail, and that's why I'm going live on Instagram. I rarely ever go live here. Anyway, I know you all are loving the outfit. I posted a picture of this on my other account. You'll go look at it, because I know you all are saying like, oh my God, Maria, I love this outfit. They have this in a ginger yellow color. I'm gonna get it and they have it in blue. I'm gonna get all the colors, well, except the black, because I'm not a fan of black. Men aren't really creative like we are. It's true. I mean, some men are, but usually the men that are really creative tend to be gay men. But maybe this is a generalization. But you're right. Thank you, ladies. Okay, so the girls are looking good. The girls are sitting pretty. It's a two-piece little tight top and a skirt. All this is just a cloth that you tie in the front. That's it. I didn't even know you can do that. When I purchased it, I thought it was a top with like a bow in the front. Nope, it's just a cloth. That's it. So, but it's super cute. And let me tell you all something. Polka dots are so feminine. You rarely ever see men with polka dots. If you want to make your appearance immediately, like instantly feminine, go for the polka dots. Especially this size. Black and white polka dot, any polka dot looks feminine. The men haven't stolen it yet. So anyways, let me get onto the topic. I wanted to talk about a couple of things today. I wanted to talk about the Kardashian losing weight and what it means, because people are like, oh, what does it mean now that the Kardashians are losing weight and they're getting skinny? And I also want to talk about Snoop Dogg's daughter that's in a relationship with a guy who is clearly dating her because of her father. We're going to talk about that, but let me just talk about that really so cute and classic. Yes, it is. Let me talk about this so that I can be out of here in 30 minutes, because I don't want to be here forever. Instagram is very public. This account is not private, so I'm going to just go live quickly and just upload this on YouTube and get out, because I rarely ever post on this account. Anyways, let's get into it. So as you know, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, I'm not talking about Kylie Jenner, because Kylie Jenner seems to be quite happy with where she is right now. But Kylie Jenner is still dating a black man. So let's take that into consideration. But anyways, Kim Kardashian and Khloe Kardashian both lost a ton of weight. And they look great. They look good when they were bigger, and they look good now. Like, these girls, they always look good regardless of what size they are. Okay, even back in the day when Khloe was like, bigger, she always looked good in my opinion. She just wasn't as, soft and pretty as Kim, because I think Kim is the prettiest sister. But she always looked good. Back in the day, her self-esteem wasn't all that great, but I feel like, hopefully she learned some lessons when she went through that karmic relationship with Tristan and the other one, Lamar. But right now, she is dating a real estate banker, no, not an investment banker. And Kim Kardashian is dating someone that is connected to the Clintons. So, ladies, everything we've been talking about networking, pay attention. If you are on my Patreon, you already know we have been talking about this extensively and giving you tips on how to climb the social ladder, like level up your social status. This is what we have been talking about in the paid group as well. A lot of the women are coming in, sharing their results. Women are getting invited by presidents of their country. I met the Prime Minister, the First Lady in my country. There's a girl in Costa Rica right now that got an invitation to some kind of dinner from by the president of her country. Let me tell you all something. Listen, in order for you to get access to the men that you want, you need to get off Tinder, you need to get off Bumble, you need to get off all them dating sites. Anybody that is giving you tips on how to find high-value men on the internet, stop listening to them. They do not know what they are talking about. Okay? That's you. Oh my God, that's Jen. Jen, it's you. Congratulations, girl. Listen, I am so proud of you. You got that invitation, and I cannot wait to hear your recap on how it went. So it's Jen. She's here. Hey, girl. Yeah, they do their best with what they got. I feel like the Kardashians are very strategic. People don't give these girls the credit that they deserve. People look at people like Kim Kardashian and Khloe Kardashian and think that they're airheads. No, I'm not speaking like as if I'm a fan, because frankly, I'm not a fan of the Kardashian. Like, I want them to be gone. Like, I'm not a fan, but I'm not a hater either. I really don't care. But there is something that you can learn from these women. These women understand their audience. They understand their audience. And we have to understand our audience as well, especially black women. Okay? If you know that you do not want to date Pookie and Ray Ray, and you don't want to date a black athlete or a drug dealer, maybe think about getting that BBL. Rethink the BBL. Because, and I know nobody wants to hear this, okay? The higher up you go in social status, the thinner the women are. And when Kim got that law degree, because I do not know if you all were listening, because people were too busy looking at Kim and Kanye and blah, blah, blah. That bitch went to law school and got a law degree. And when she got that law degree, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking that people were like, oh, she wants people to take her seriously, blah, blah, blah. No. I was thinking that she has a new strategy. She's about to rebrand. She is about to change her entire image. All right? The law degree is what gave it away. Yes, I'm going to save this live. Thank you, Maria. It's all thanks to your teachings. You're welcome, girl. You're welcome. And listen, I'm so glad that you all are putting in the work, because you all see when you put in the work, the results will come. Congratulations on that invitation, girl. Like, I am so proud of you. Like, anyways. Yeah, so the Kardashians know their audience. They know how to dress, they alter their bodies and everything like that to attract the men that they want and to attract the audience that they want. I believe that the Kardashians have divested, and if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know what I mean by divested, you know. And I don't know, a lot of people are shocked. People are shocked because the amount of weight that she and Kardashian lost, they are looking like supermodels now. They are skinny. So I'm thinking, do you all think the BBL trend is over? Like, do you think it's over? Because, listen, I knew it was a trend from day one. This is what I don't like about body trends. I would never jump on a body trend ever. Because if you have a body, be appreciative of the type of body that you have. Keep that body in shape. The best thing you can do for yourself is to stay in shape as a woman. Keep that body in shape. Get the exercise. Eat healthy. Diet if you have to. Get into fitness if you have to. Keep that body in shape. Doesn't matter. You can be shaped like a triangle or whatever. Just keep that body in shape. Because I do not believe in trending bodies. That's why I was never the type of girl to go get lipo and BBS or anything like that. That was never my thing. And I feel like natural bodies are coming back. That's what I think. But then again, let's wait and see. Because all these IG girls, all of these girls are reversing their BBLs. They are reversing their BBLs. And I'm like, wow, y'all got all these girls out here with these BBL. And you'll just switch up on these girls just like that overnight. But then again, know your audience. All right? Just for the life you want. Present yourself for the audience you are trying to attract, and they will come. And the Kardashians understand this better than anyone that I can even think of right now off the top of my head. All right? Rebranding is very important. If you are coming into this level up journey, one of the most important things that you can do is rebranding. You have to rebrand. You cannot be the same. Listen, this ain't about being city girls or anything like that, or if you're from the hood or whatever, you have this image. You need to rebrand. One celebrity that did that and did it so well was Angelina Jolie, because she had such a bad reputation in Hollywood. People thought she was just an easy girl. No one was taking her seriously. She was on the red carpet kissing her brother. Then she stole Brad Pitt from Jennifer Aniston. Everyone is making Aniston appear to be the victim. Listen, nobody's a victim. It was a victim in this situation. Nobody. Everyone is fair game. Okay? But anyways, stole Brad Pitt. So she had a not so good image in Hollywood. She started doing philanthropy, adopting all those kids from all over the world, and just being such a good person overall, doing charity and all this stuff, all these causes, going to the UN, having meetings with the UN officials, etc. She completely changed her image, completely rebranded, and now people have a lot more respect for her compared to her back in Hollywood when she was in her 20s. So rebranding is very important. At some point in your life, you will have to do that. But, you have to be very specific with the type of image you want to portray. At the end of the day, you got to dress and present it for the lifestyle you want. If you know you want a luxurious lifestyle, you want a high-value lifestyle, you need to appear to be high-value. But not just in looks, you need to be doing high-value things. Okay? Kim Kardashian didn't just lose weight. That bitch got a law degree. And she's dating a guy who is connected to the Clintons. Y'all, pay attention. These bitches are not stupid. That's why you gotta be yourself first. Absolutely. Be the best version of yourself. But at the end of the day, you're supposed to know what you need to do to attract the audience that you want. You know what you have to do to attract the men that you want. Okay? And let's talk about education really quickly. If you are in school right now, finish. Don't quit. Because I know there are a lot of people out there that say that, there are so many successful people that quit college, which is true. College is not for everybody. All right? But one of the things that I want you ladies to focus on is getting a new skill or something like that. Maybe get into interior designing, learn how to sew and design clothing, or get a law degree if you want one, get a degree in finance, or whatever it is. You need to, develop some kind of skill that is going to make you valuable in the new circle that you are entering. Okay, one lady made a list of those skills in the paid group. If you're in the SAS group right now, just go into the SAS group and you're going to find that list in the SAS group with the skills and qualifications that you need, especially if you are social climbing as a single woman. All right? I'm getting my realtor license. Good for you. Good for you. Ladies, do it. Because one of the things that I am going to do, and I'm making this my business, okay? My priority is to get licensed in, be a licensed esthetician. Because you all know I have a skincare channel. I'm all about skin and everything like that. Skincare. I want to go in and get a diploma, not a diploma, a certificate in esthetician. I want to do that, and I'm gonna become qualified because I'm already in the field. I have the experience and everything like that. I have the audience, but I believe that I will be doing myself a great service if I get qualified. You all get what I'm saying? So look at your education and see where you can improve, where you can go back, finish off where you left off. Ladies, it's all about self-improvement, rebranding, and becoming the best version of yourself. All right, so that's what I wanted to talk about really quickly about the Kardashians and, you know, knowing your audience, rebranding, etc., and education. Another thing I wanted to talk about was Snoop Dogg's daughter. I know it's late because I should have jumped on this since last week when the news came out. I am not trying to get a bunch of followers. I'm not doing any of this for clout, okay? So, you know, I know it's better for me if I talk about this stuff as soon as they come out so I can grab the attention. But congratulations, Maria. That's perfect for you. You can open your clinic. Yes, absolutely. I'm working on that. I'm looking for schools. I haven't found anything yet, so I'm looking. But it's going to happen. All right. Let's talk about Snoop Dogg's daughter. She is dating a guy, and I went and I did my research. I went and I looked at their YouTube channel. I looked at their body language and everything like that. That man don't love her. He doesn't love her. That poor girl is a beautiful girl, but her self-esteem is in the toilets. Her self-esteem is non-existent. This poor girl has no self-esteem. They said she had problems. I think, is it lupus or something like that? All of them in denial, every last one of them, even her daddy. Okay, can you imagine? She's driving a Toyota Corolla, and her boyfriend, the guy that is dating her right now, in a relationship with her right now, crashed it. Can you imagine being Snoop Dogg's daughter and driving a Toyota Corolla? That's the car her daddy bought for her. Okay, like, I don't get it. Okay, Kivil, I can't pronounce that name. If you go to my other account, just go in the link in my bio, and it will take you to my channel. My personal account. Daddy is dusty. Snoop Dogg is a multi-millionaire. Snoop Dogg is not broke. Snoop Dogg can afford to buy a better car for his daughter. But I want you to pay attention and ask yourself, why did he buy his daughter a Toyota Corolla? Because he doesn't see her as valuable, number one. Number two, she's not doing anything. Like, this girl ain't got nothing going on for her except for that YouTube channel that she have. I think that's her only stream of income. But she doesn't really have an income coming in. So, you know, she depends on daddy, on her family to take care of her. So it seems like she doesn't have a lot of ambition. It looks like she's frozen, because usually people with, you know, mental health issues, depression or whatnot, they tend to get frozen. And when I say frozen, I mean like they get into a state where they can't do anything. Like you try to get them to do something, try to get them interested in something, and it just doesn't happen. All right. So okay, you guys understand what I'm saying? Okay, great. Anyways, the thing is, I just feel really, really sad for her, and it just shows me how society on a whole just keeps failing women. Women are terrible at choosing their own partners, because you remember I talked about this in another video where I was talking about, you know, men. I think this was on the Patreon. Women are not good at choosing their partners. We are terrible at it. Very few women are good at choosing partners. Very few. The majority of women don't choose well, because if we did, we wouldn't have all these single mothers around. We wouldn't have all these women getting pumped and dumped. We wouldn't have this issue. All right? We wouldn't have all these lazy men around thinking they're the prize. If we were good at picking. Back in the day, we had our family and our community to choose for us. And our family, our parents, our community chose better. Now we have to choose ourselves. We have to get educated. We have to support ourselves financially. We have to prepare for our future. We have to do all of these things. Get financially stable, get out an education, get a career, take care of yourself, and choose your own partner. That is a lot of work. It is so much work. Like, when are you getting time to really, when is the average woman getting time to really vet men properly and choose properly? And then we have all these agendas where they are encouraging women to have casual sex. And I think online dating is one of the things that really ruined dating. It absolutely has, because people do not know how to date anymore. People don't know how to date anymore. Men don't know how to date. Men don't even know how to plan a date. Men are asking you out, and then they're turning around and asking you what you want to do. They want you to plan the date for them. Listen, ladies, if a man cannot plan a date, if this man cannot make a reservation to a restaurant, if he cannot do that, do you think he's going to be able to plan a life with you? Do you think someone like that is going to be able to plan a life with you? This man has no plans. If he cannot plan a date, he has no plans. No plans, no goals, nothing. He would never be successful. In most cases, he is unsuccessful, because successful men with good social status and social skills know how to plan a date. So, like I was saying, women are not very good at choosing their partners. It is what it is. You know, as long as you know this, you know, you can start course correcting. All right. So my issue with her Snoop Dogg daughter is, oh God, I forgot her name, y'all. I feel bad. I'm talking about her and I don't know her name. That in itself just goes to show that how much people really, you know, value her. But anyways, very low self-esteem. She seemed to have some mental issues, etc. And I wanted to talk about mental health for a little bit. Ladies, I believe that there is an agenda around mental health, because all of a sudden you can't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere on the internet. You can't go on the news anywhere, read an article without people talking about mental health and, oh, my mental health and mental health and mental health. I think there's an agenda to make people believe that there's something wrong with them, to get them on medication. Because so many people on the internet are diagnosing themselves with so-called mental health issue. How do you know you have social anxiety? How do you know that? How do you know you have ADHD? Did you diagnose yourself? Her name is Corey Broders. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much, Gil. Thank you. I appreciate that. Corey. Yeah. How do you know you have anxiety? How do you know you have a mental illness? I am sick and tired of going on the internet, scrolling through TikTok or YouTube or something like that, and somebody on there talking about, oh, I got social anxiety, I got depression, I got this, I got that. They self-diagnose. You don't know if you have those things. You are not evaluated for that. And out. For those of you that have big diagnosis, again, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people that never went to therapy, never went to a doctor to get diagnosed. You all can't just be coming up on these internets talking about all these mental issues that you have. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you speaking that type of negativity onto your life? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Anyways, do not fall for this mental health agenda. I just feel like it's just an agenda to make a lot of people think that there's something wrong with them, to put them on medication. And let me tell you something. And listen to me. I said it first. I called it. Social skills is going to be a privilege very soon. There's going to come a time where only the wealthy people will actually have social skills. Because if you do not have social skills, especially as someone that is not wealthy, it is going to be very difficult for you to move up in life. What's going to happen? All the narcissists and psychopaths are just going to be moving up to the top because they have charm and charisma or whatever, which is fake. And you're just going to be at the bottom and become part of the social underclass. the permanent underclass. You do not want this. I'm telling you, social skill is going to become a privilege. You all need to work on your social skills. Get off of that internet and go out. Go find a hobby, some kind of group hobby where you can meet people. Get yourself out there and start socializing. No, I'm going to pass. You're going to pass on what? Social skills? I saw... What's a sign of mental illness? That your cat followed you in the bathroom? Are you serious? Terry, are you serious? Girl, no. No. Anyways, listen, ladies. Work on your social skills. Please work on your social skills. And if you have children, get your children in activities where they can... No, are socially graceful. You're gonna pass on being socially graceful. Okay. Anyways, if you got kids, ladies, get your kids in activities where they can interact with other children, because we learn social skills in school. They stole 2 years of these kids' lives. In my country, these kids couldn't go to school for 2 years, y'all. These kids were on Zoom. Okay? I wouldn't be surprised if this is all of this was some kind of bizarre social experiment. I wouldn't be surprised. But anyways, and I'm telling you, while your kids were at home on Zoom, rich people were still sending their kids to school. Their kids were still having sleepovers and having little parties and everything. Just so you all know. Okay? Yeah, yes, girl, those poor babies. You need to help your kids, like you need to invest in your kids' social skills. It's very important, because it's going to become a privilege, because a lot of people are saying that they got social anxiety. Okay, I'm trying not to be ignorant about it, because when I first started hearing about it, I was like, what the F is social anxiety? Like, what's going on here? Apparently it's a thing, and I believe that it's made up. I do not believe it's not made up. Okay, I take that back. It's not made up. I believe that it exists. But I do not believe that it's as rampant as society wants us to believe. I believe people are self-diagnosing. People need to stop being lazy and go out there. All right? Get off them dating apps. Get off of the internet and go out there in the real world. There is a real world out there. You are missing out. Okay, I try to go out at least 3 times a month, at least. Okay, I have a lot of things coming up, and why? It's because I've decided to put myself out there and start networking. And guess what? I'm getting a lot of invites to a lot of things. And the more things I go to, the more people I'm going to meet, and the more I expose myself, and the more I become closer and closer to the high value woman that I'm aiming to be. So anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about today. If anyone has any questions, now would be a great time to ask, because I'm still here. Y'all give me a second. I think I want to put my phone to charge, y'all. Okay. I think I want to... I missed the whole live. You'll be saving it anywhere. Yes, I'll put it on YouTube. I'm going to allow you ladies a couple minutes to ask any questions if you have any. Okay. I don't care what the question is, because I like having, little questions and answers after my live. Okay, let me put this away. Where is the best place to interact with me? Facebook and on my other Instagram account. Because on this account, I barely open my DMs here. Okay? Don't message me on on Discord. Don't message me on Patreon. If you want to get a hold of me, message me on my other Instagram account or on Facebook, and I will try my best to get in touch with you, because there are a lot of people that are trying to get in touch with me right now. My DMs are backed up, but I try to reply to everybody. What advice would you give a 31-year-old woman who is out of shape, also have strawberry skin and big pores? What do you suggest? I do one-on-one skincare consultation. You will have to send me photos of your skin with no makeup, in natural light, and no filter or anything like that, so that we can come together and get you on a skincare routine that is tailored just for you. Okay, I have to see your skin. Okay, so message me and let's get you on a skincare consultation. All right. If you do not have the money, and if you are not willing to spend the money on your skin, don't bother, because this costs money. You are in your 30s. You need to be having a completely different skincare routine than the routine you had in your 20s or as a teenager. All right. The older you get, because I'm going to be 43 in a week. All right. And my skin looks damn good. So, send me a DM, Makaya. Girl, how do I pronounce that name? Oh my God, I'm sorry. Yeah, send me a DM and we'll get you a consultation. Maria even signed up yesterday and got approved for my Amazon store. We have to monetize all platforms, get these certificates and degrees, and continue to level up no matter what. Oh, that's awesome, Jen. Congratulations, girl, you are winning. Why was I sent to Facebook jail? Because I said women were DUMB for listening to men. Maria's skincare regimes are everything. Yes, Neo got a skincare I put Neo in a skincare routine, and her skin is amazing. She's so happy. I was treating my makeup business as a hobby because I always had a stable job, but it prevented me from socializing and dedicating myself to my level up and networking. Wow, that's amazing. Listen, I see you posting a lot more lately. That's good. Also, I'm so glad I started following you and heeding your advice. I fixed my skin, I got LASIK, so don't wear glasses. Now I'm on the weight loss journey. Absolutely, that's good. I'll touch on weight loss in a minute. Give me a second. Maria, my skin has never looked better since I saw you. That's amazing. Oh my God, I'm so happy to hear that. You have all the supplements. Okay, good. That's awesome. All right, let me just touch on weight loss really quickly. I did talk about weight loss in the Charm group. If you are not in the Charm group, that's the free group. Go in my bio on this page and click on my link tree and come join my Facebook group. Okay, make sure you answer all the questions, because if you don't answer the questions correctly, you're not going to get in. Don't be. One of the questions is coffee date okay? A lot of people be saying yes. I'm not getting in. Okay, I'm giving you the answer. So don't be stupid, okay? Just answer the questions and you're gonna get in the group and look for that live that I did about weight loss. But one thing I can tell you really, really quickly, all right? Sometimes weight gain is due to past trauma. A lot of people have trauma with food. I remember I had a conversation with a friend who was overweight, and she said when she was younger, they were so poor that when they get food, they will make sure they eat everything and not throw away anything, in fear of their food not getting any food or something like that. So she just ate everything that they put in front of her, and now she is super overweight. And again, trauma based around poverty, scarcity mindset, or sexual trauma as well. So you got to look into that and do the inner work. Another thing that I always tell women, we eat too much. We do not need 3 meals plus snacks. Who said that? I don't know. I do not know when this became a thing. I have 2 meals a day. I don't even have snacks. When I start having snacks and I start eating more than 3 meals a day, I start gaining weight. Okay, I'm back on my diet because I started gaining weight recently because I was up in the house here eating a ton of food, and one of the reasons why I was eating is because I was taking ferroglobin, which is a blood builder, and one of the side effects of a blood builder is your appetite increases. So I didn't even realize I didn't understand why I was getting up at 2 a.m. in the morning and making meals in the kitchen, not snacks, meals. I was like, what the hell kind of demon is this in my body? Like, who is this? I had to cut it out. All right, I started walking again, and I've already lost 2 pounds. So I'm telling you all, you are eating too much. Learn to count your calories. I don't care what nobody tell you. There are a lot of people out here that will tell you, don't count calories. No, 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 no. Don't listen to these people. It's basic science. Calories in, calories out. I eat everything, and I don't work out like crazy in the gym. All I do is walk. So I know what I'm saying. Okay? I know exactly what I'm saying. You all are eating too much. You don't need three meals a day plus snacks. Try to avoid eating before 6 or 7. No, sorry. Try to eat before 6 or 7. Try to avoid eating after those hours. I had my breakfast. I went out and I had some tea, and that was it. I am done eating for the rest of the day. I'm done. Completely done. I'm just going to make myself some tea and go to bed. That's it. All right? And, if you walk for an hour, brisk walking for an hour, all you lose is 215 calories. That's all. So if you are eating a meal that's like 1,100 calories in that one meal, how are you going to keep a slender figure? Again, there's nothing wrong with someone that is bigger, because if you eat, you will become bigger, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to have a smaller frame, a slender figure, you need to eat less. You have to consume less calories to keep a smaller body. Maria, I went into menopause and the weight gain is real. Start taking evening primrose, and again, pay attention to your calorie intake. I'm telling you, ladies, we are eating more than we think we are eating. I don't consume more than 1,200 calories a day, because when I do that, I get bigger, and I don't want to get bigger. I like this weight, okay? And I am not one of those girls that look good with weight, because I have this weird shape. When I gain weight, it just goes all into my belly. I just have this belly. I can't suck it in. I look weird. No. Weight don't look good on me. So I avoid it. Okay? So start taking some evening primrose to help, regulate your hormones, because women that are menopausal should be taking certain supplements. Look into that. Start taking your supplements and get your body together, because I know a lot of women that are postmenopausal and they are skinny. Learn how to intermittent fast. What's a typical day of eating for you? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What's a typical day? Are you asking me what I eat in a day? Is that what you're asking me? I eat whatever. I just count my calories. I eat everything. The only thing I don't eat is pork. I would still eat a burger. I would still eat fries. But the reason why I would avoid eating those things is because a lot of these food are calorie dense. They have a ton of calories and not enough nutrition, if you know what I mean. So I did a video and I talk about all the points that I mentioned a minute ago. I talk about those points in that video. But ladies, you do not need three meals a day. Our ancestors did not eat 3 meals a day. There used to be a time where we had to hunt and gather our food. There were times we would go days without eating. Okay? Learn how to intermittent fast and stop eating at night. That's literally the best advice I can give you, and it works. And once you start doing this, remember, this is a lifestyle change. Do not give up. A lot of people start and then they stop. You know what? Every single diet works. Every diet works. Some are really, really bad. Some diets are terrible, but they all work. And people say diets don't work. The reason why they don't work is because people don't stay on the diet. They get off the diet. You know, you want to eat what you love, which is why I don't like, diets that cut out food groups, diets that tell you that you can't eat this, you can't eat fruits or whatever. I don't like those type of diets. You need a calorie deficit. Many times what we feel is not even hunger, it's thirst. Yeah, and many times it's boredom. It is boredom. You gotta ask yourself, why are you bored? You could be doing something with your time. You can be going out there running, taking walks, walking the dog, joining a Pilates class or something. You could be doing something with your time. And that's one of the reasons why I was eating, because I was bored AF. Okay? I didn't gain any weight in the pandemic. I gained weight recently. This was after the lockdowns and everything like that. I didn't get pandemic weight. So again, and I used to be bored during the pandemic, but I made use of my time. Okay, so boredom, thirst, all of this stuff makes you think that you are hungry, and also the more you eat, the more your stomach gets used to eating a certain amount of food. So when you get on that calorie deficit, the first 3 to 7 days is the hardest. Once you get past that hurdle, it becomes easier, I promise you. Ladies, one of the things that we must learn to do is be consistent. See something through to the end. Stop giving up in the middle. This was one of the issues that used to bother me for years, until I decided that, you know what, I have to start seeing things through to the end. I remember, earlier in our marriage, my husband was like, why don't you just go to school or something? Like, why do you start this? You go, you work here, you start this, and you do this, and then you stop. Like, you were selling purses, you were selling jewelry, you were doing I was doing everything, all right? And I didn't stick to anything. Until I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick to this. I started a YouTube, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick to this no matter what, no matter how difficult it got. I started going live on Facebook. I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick to this. I started my book club. I'm going to stick to this. I'm not going to stop. So learn to see things through to the end. The first 3 to 7 days of your new diet or calorie deficit is going to be the hardest. You're going to be sitting there thinking, oh my God, I just want to eat. That's what you're going to be sitting there thinking. Oh my God, I just want some food. And you want the greasiest food. Like, I know, I've been there. That's the hardest part. Once you get over that, it becomes easier. The less you eat, the more accustomed your body gets. It becomes easier. And the best way to help you is start the intermittent fasting. And just be disciplined. And I promise you, you're going to lose the weight. And remember, you're not going to get skinny overnight, okay? MyFitnessPal is an app that I love. Quiet! I love MyFitnessPal. That's one of my favorite apps for calorie counting. And it makes you put in your weight and your goal weight. And it will tell you how long it's going to take you to get there. It will tell you that, okay, if you continue eating like this every day, in 5 weeks, you will weigh so much and so much. So, that in itself is motivation. And don't worry if you go over. That is fine. You will just get back up and go again. Don't give up. So that's all I can say about weight. Okay, I don't see any more questions. Okay. So yes, so what do you eat on a daily basis? Because I find it hard to eat only 1,200 calories a day. If you get up in the morning, and like let's say for example you have some oats or maybe you have eggs, okay? If you have 2 eggs and with 2 slices of toast and a cup of coffee, what I like about eggs is that it keeps the hunger away. It keeps you feeling full for a long time. You have some eggs and that's it. I'm telling you what I ate yesterday, not today, because today I had food that I don't normally eat, okay? That can take you for a few hours, all right? I use real butter. I don't use margarine. I still eat bread. So I would have like 2 slices of toast with 2 eggs over easy. That's how I like my eggs. And with some coffee. I put cream and sugar in my coffee. Okay, so that will come to about 70. My coffee will be like about 73 calories. So in the morning, I will consume about 450 calories in one sitting. All right? So I have about 600 and something calories left for the day. All right? So I eat twice a day. So yesterday I had rice, dal, and jira chicken. I cook that myself. I don't think you all have that in Canada. I'm just telling you what I eat. I had some rice, I had some dal, and I had some jira chicken. The chicken, jira, doesn't have calories. Salt doesn't have calories either. Seasoning doesn't have calories. The only thing that has calories in that meal is the chicken. Do not eat the wing, because one wing is like 300 calories. You don't want that. Eat the breast or whatever, okay? And I think that meal was about 500 calories or something like that. And then, you know, I'll eat some salad or something like that, okay? If I go over 1200 calories, and usually when I go over, it's usually by 100 or 200 calories. If you walk for an hour, that's 200 calories. So you get that 200 calories back. So it's still 1200 calories. I hope that made sense. I don't even know if Neo is still watching. But it's gonna be hard at first, but you'll get used to it. Alright? But anyways, that's what Shira did. And Shira lost, y'all remember how much weight Shira lost? Shira lost so much weight. Shira used to be big. Shira was big as a house. And she lost the weight slowly. You're gonna lose the weight slowly. It's not gonna happen overnight, because you gotta remember that weight that you gain did not happen overnight. It took you years, months, years to gain that much weight. Alright? So be patient. It's a lifestyle change, and stick to it, and you're gonna be fine. So, ladies, I gotta go. I got some, shit to do. I got my my birthday gift from my friend today. She bought me some what do you call it? Not duvets, quilt for my bed. So, that's my birthday gift. I'm so happy. My birthday is gonna be on the 23rd, which is a Saturday. Okay. Yes, I accept gift cards and money. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna try to. I know I said that I wasn't gonna do the book club this Sunday, but I'm gonna try, because the event that I go to, it starts from 1 and ends at 3. So if I can't get to the book club by 4, I'll try to do it at 5. But I'm not promising. It depends on if it really ends at 3, because this is Trinidad. But yeah, anyways, ladies, I gotta go. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you ladies soon. Bye.